News Channel 5 exclusive investigation. Abusers speaking about their violent behavior and how they can change.
It's part of our year-long investigation into domestic violence. On your side, Chief Investigator Ron Regan joins us live. Ron, these are men who are currently serving time.
Well, that's right. We went behind bars to talk candidly with abusers who are voluntarily taking part in a successful program to change behavior.
I have a guy walking down the road right now that assaulted his girlfriend.
Thomas McGuire was convicted of domestic violence.
I broke down a door, and the door hit her in her face, and that was domestic violence. I understand that. That was my fault. I should have never did that.
So was Jeffrey Harris.
He body slammed me on a mattress and then pushed me over a coffee table.
About 2 hours later, the cops show up and say I body slammed her, and I pushed her over the table, which I did push her over the table, but I never body slammed or anything like that.
And so was Charles Hicks.
My husband's going crazy, trying to beat me and my grandson up.
This particular time, he threatened me. He was throwing bricks at me and stuff. So when I got a chance, I actually hit him, and threw him to the ground, which I shouldn't have, but he had got me to that point.
Jason Thor violated a protective order taken out by his girlfriend.
Stress of everyday life. Who's going to cook, who's going to clean, who's going to do the dishes. While her being pregnant, money issues, it all just started bundling up. Pressure, pressure, pressure.
All 4 are behind bars, serving time in a regional jail.
How many of you guys know what codependence is?
And learning what makes them abusers.
We'll stay in a bad relationship just because it's a relationship.
Sherry Phillips is a licensed counselor who runs this program for convicted abusers.
One of the things that happens in codependency is we do not learn how to handle emotion.
All are taking classes voluntarily, hoping to overcome what they admit are demons inside them.
Address those codependency issues of what happened when I was a child, what happened throughout my life that's affected me with anger issues.
I would take the plate and throw it, I would make her clean it up. I would, I was the boss, those were my kids and that was my wife.
And it got physical.
It got physical. I owned her.
Your anger might be directed at them at that moment, but I think in the back of your head, it's coming from somewhere else.
But Phillips says ultimately changing behavior resides in them.
I give you the tools, but you're the one's going to bend over and pick them up. And I think that the tools, especially these 4, are wanting that.
How many of you men take responsibility personally for what you did? And they'll admit it's a long road ahead, but not one of them wants to turn back.
I probably should have just walked away. There's a lot of things I've learned in this class that have just opened my eyes up that I didn't even realize I was doing throughout my relationship, or she was doing throughout our relationship. Just the things that, the little tics or controlling or stuff like that.
To, think before I do, to learn more about people and about their boundaries.
I realized, oh man, it's not always the other person. It's something that's inside me that was making me snap.
Well, this program is operated by the Corrections Center for Northwest Ohio, and it also provides follow-up counseling for offenders even after they're released. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.